Hey everybody, it's Abby Cooper and Lewis Cooper! And today we are back to answer another of your frequently asked questions. Why is that so hard to say? Frequently asked questions. What a mouthful. Luckily, the answer to today's question is not a mouthful. It's actually very simple, and I'm so excited to share both the question and the answer. So let's get to it. Today's question that I get asked a lot is, what is my all-time favorite book? And that's usually the face I make when I get asked the question. And then I make one of these. And then I make one of these. And then I say the answer, which is, I have so many favorite books. You probably know by now that I really love to read. I think it's really, really fun, of course. But also, as an author, I learn so much about writing from reading books. Whenever I'm reading something that I really like, I always try to ask myself, why do I like this book? Is it really suspenseful, making me turn pages all over the place? Yes, this is how I turn pages. Or is there a character I really, really like? Somebody I can identify with, relate to, or somebody I just think is funny? Whatever it is, I always try to notice that thing that makes me like the book, but also think about how the author is actually doing that. So if I think a character is really, really interesting, I might read the book again and search through it for all the parts where the character is interesting and see how the author makes that character so appealing to me. And then I use some of those same techniques in my writing. So reading can be really, really helpful with writing. And writing can be really, really helpful with reading. Really, everything goes together. It's amazing. Anyway, like I said, I have a lot of favorite books, but there is one book that is probably my favorite of all time. And I'm going to show that book to you right now. Well, not like right now. First, we have to go to my bookshelf. Come on. Let's go on a field trip to the other side of the room. Ah. Okay, so now we're by my bookshelves. Aren't they pretty? I know. Sometimes I organize them according to color. Right now they're by author last name, but that might change next time you guys come over. So stay tuned. Anyway, are you ready? Can I get a drum roll, please? Yes, I am giving myself a drum roll because I can't hear yours, and I need one for excitement. My all-time favorite book is dun dun dun, Frindle by Andrew Clements. You know this book? I think you might. And if you don't, that's okay. I'll tell you about it right now. So first of all, this is my copy that I got when I was in 3rd grade when this book came out. Well, I don't know if it came out when I was in 3rd grade, but I bought it in 3rd grade because I first heard it in 3rd grade. Shout out to Mrs. Huntley, my awesome 3rd grade teacher, who read this book out loud to my class and helped me fall in love with it and with reading. So this is my copy that I have had since I was in 3rd grade. And you can tell how many times I've read it because the cover is literally falling off. It's holding on by one little piece of tape. But I refuse to replace it because just this, the book is special to me, but this exact copy of the book is also special to me. I mean, you can just see stains and places where it's falling apart. That is the sign of a well-loved book. I just love it. So in case you don't know, Frindle is about this 5th grader named Nick, who one day just kind of starts asking more questions than usual. He starts wondering why things are the way they are, why we do the things we do. Why do we call pens Frindles, for example? Well, we don't. We call them pens. But Nick starts wondering, what if we did call them Frindles? And so he does. And then it catches on. His friends start doing it. And you would think it wouldn't be such a big deal, right? Who cares what you call a pen? But his teacher actually gets really mad about it. And so do a lot of adults in his community. And what happens next is it just kind of blows up, and it's this major thing around his community and the bigger world. And it's just fun to see how Nick handles all this attention and how he learns how to ask more questions and what to do when people don't necessarily like your answers. So for some reason, I heard this book in 3rd grade and I just perked up. Like, holy moly, people, reading's awesome. Books are awesome. I think that was really the first time when I just was like, I want to read everything. And then I just started reading and reading and reading and reading and reading and reading. And as you can tell, really never stopped. Yay. Now, I think there's a book out there for everybody. Maybe it's not Frindle, but there is a book out there for you. Yes, you and you and you. There is a book out there that is going to make you really, really excited and make you want to read everything ever in the world and beyond. So, if you have not found that book yet, which if you haven't, guess what? That's okay. Some people don't find their special book until later on in life. It's not a big deal. But you have to keep looking, okay? Promise me. I can't hear you, but I'm going to imagine you're agreeing with me. Promise me you will keep looking if you haven't found yours yet. Because once you find that one book, like I found Frindle, and you know how much I love it, and it opened up this whole world to me of all these other books that I may not have ever discovered if I had not found Frindle and connected with it and become a reader. So, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have a favorite book of all time that made you a reader. Leave a comment below and let me know what that is. And if you haven't found it yet, you can still leave me a comment. Just say, hey, Abby, how's it going? Those are good too. And keep looking for your book because it's out there. Okay? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any other videos. And I'll see you next time. Happy reading!